Since I'm stuck at home, I took it upon myself to get some light reading done. Oh, interesting. Would you look at that? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be talking about conspiracy theories. I'm not going to talk about the ones that are mainstream such as 9/11 and JFK assassination, but I'm going to talk about the ones that are not really spoken about in detail. I just want to put a disclaimer down and say that I'm not stating that these theories are the truth. I'm just mentioning them for entertainment purposes, and don't come for me, Illuminati. The first theory is actually an interesting one, what is known as HAARP. So HAARP stands for High Frequency Active Oral Research Program, and what this is a project that helps to improve surveillance and communication in space to give a more precise tool for things such as government to use for their countries. While the project sounds harmless, some conspiracy theorists believe that there is more to this project than what the government is actually telling us. One theory outlines that this project is actually a secret ploy to manufacture a system that can control weather patterns and be used for defense or even for ulterior motive. Control of the weather specifically can be done anywhere around the world and can essentially be used as a weapon. Therefore, is it a coincidence that this project was heavily invested by the US Navy, the US Air Force, the University of Alaska, and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency? Probably or probably not. Who knows? We can never be sure what happens behind closed doors. Certain politicians have spoken about this theory and emphasized that it can cause earthquakes and tsunamis. The European Parliament has even held discussions and talks about this whole system, and have then concluded that it's actually an environmental concern. So if this thing is just used for research purposes, why would the European Parliament consider it a danger and an environmental concern? It doesn't make sense. You can understand just how many red flags this theory actually can bring up. In fact, this project was heavily criticized for the blame of various natural disasters in places such as Greece, Turkey, and the Philippines. There is even speculation this project was the cause of the 2004 tsunami and the 2010 Haiti earthquake. Oh my god, that just gave me chills. Like, that is actually really scary. Knowing that a push of a button and everything like that can happen is pretty much the scariest thing. The technology we have seen with artificial intelligence, capabilities of NASA projecting rockets into space and even formulating space stations, wouldn't be surprising that this in fact could be true. I'm not stating that it's truth, but it can be plausible. It's so scary to even consider something so terrible such as a tsunami or an earthquake can be formed as simply as the theory itself depicts. My second theory, something that's quite similar to what we're going through now, and that's the SARS virus. So the SARS virus, standing for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, was a virus very similar to the coronavirus in that it became a global pandemic between late 2002 and summer 2003, so it lasted a good 10 months. This outbreak in particular started in China in 2002 and then spread internationally soon after. As a result of it spreading in China first, China saw the most cases and the most deaths among any other country that experienced the SARS virus. It was believed that this virus was actually formed in a laboratory, and it was formed for ulterior motives and population control. And here's why. It was confirmed by scientist Sergei Kolesnikov. This virus was made in a laboratory as a result of a combination between two different illnesses. The first one being measles and the second one being mumps, which was seriously concerning. Although these claims have now been debunked, how can we be certain that these counterclaims could be so justifiable, considering that they're able to debunk a scientist's findings on a specific type of virus in a laboratory? I don't know, it's difficult to judge which party the trust lies, but I'm gonna leave that to you guys for you to think and research it for yourselves. Theorists even go beyond that and believe this virus was actually caused by the United States and was planted in China initially. Everyone knows that China is on the verge of becoming an economic superpower, potentially the world leading economic superpower, so it's only in the United States' interest to drop them to the lowest possible tier, right? Well, some theorists in fact do believe that the United States actually was the cause for this, so then they can destroy their economy, cause a significant recession. Currency would depreciate, capital inflows and outflows would be halted. No one would want to be investing in Chinese stocks or Chinese firms, so therefore their country would be hit severely. This could potentially explain why there were only 27 cases of SARS virus in the United States, but no deaths. I don't know, it sounds like it can be truth, but then again, we don't know. This is all speculation. And could the fact that no deaths, it can be biologically engineered to target a particular person of a specific race or ethnicity, or target specific genotypes, such as the genotypes found in individuals of Far East Asian ethnicity? I don't know, but it sounds very plausible as well. Others even believe the counter-argument, and they say that China was actually attempting to build a mass biological weapon, whether it be for defensive purposes or even for in events of wars breaking out, who knows. The theory goes that this biological weapon could have been used against the West if need be. However, the lack of care for the safety precautions caused a mishap, which can explain why China had so many cases domestically and why China had the most deaths in comparison to other countries in the world. Again, it's plausible, but we don't know for certain if it's actually true. Another theory that is suggested is that this virus was actually doing of a secret elitist group that control the world, known as the New World Order. With that, it was also theorized that this virus was used as a method to control the world's population, as resources are finite. For that reason, if the population kept increasing, then our resources over time would start to deplete and even be gone forever. So it's only in the interest of these elitist groups to reduce the population and control the population that our resources are not depleted to zero. Again, it sounds plausible, but we don't know for sure if it actually is true. So, was it a scheme to China as a new emerging economic superpower, possibly beating the US to be the next world leader? Who knows? Or was it the US's attempt to collapse China's economy and stop them from becoming the next world leader? Again, who knows? That comes down to you as how you would interpret these theories that I'm presenting to you right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave in the comments down below what you think about these theories that I presented to you. Give me your opinion about them. I know I'll be very interested to see what other people think about them. But please don't forget to like and share this video if you did find it fascinating. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Let me know what they think also in the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon on the top there so you'll be notified whenever I make a new upload. And I'll see you in another video. Take care.